Alright, so we're back at the Ghost Boat sign. I am running the field cultivator currently on the Magnum. You guys would be on the GoPro right now, but the GoPro is currently taking a nap because it's a piece of junk. I really wish we had a four-wheel drive on here, but we're making do. This Magnum does struggle to pull this field cultivator in soft soil like I am in right now because this was just chisel plowed a few hours ago. But everything's going fine. You just gotta know what you're doing, I guess. Yeah. Now we're gonna go through a wet hole. We'll see how well it does. It's not wet. Ooh, maybe I was wrong. It'll pull through it. Yeah, I got a tree over on that side, which I have no clue how I got a hold of because that's the inside. I gotta get over a little more. One thing that does suck about this Magnum is with it being a two-wheel drive, it's hard to get it to, I guess, go straight. Is if the chisel plow hasn't gone straight. So yeah, this is actually my first time running the field cultivator in the Magnum since we bought it. Because I've only ever ran the field cultivator in the 2+2, and the Magnum's only ever been on the Salford since we've gotten it. Ugh. So I'm doing the headlands right now, so they're not nearly as rough. I hate run over headlands after or before I field cultivate it. So yeah, I'm just doing the headlands right now, and so far everything's going fine. Sun's going down. So yeah, let's pitter patter and get at her, I guess. Hopefully I can get some GoPro video for you guys. That'd be kind of cool. Alright everybody, I am in a 2014 Case IH Magnum. This is one of Michael's new tractors he bought. Currently running our field cultivator, and right now I am not impressed with this tractor. Mainly, it's just too complicated for me. I think it wrecked our field cultivator back here. I think it blew out the inside of one of the hydraulic rams because I constantly have to raise the thing up going across the field because it sinks down on its own. How did I get over that far? And I don't know, this tractor's just confusing with the CVT transmission. So I'll be right back. So I got flipped around here again, but you can see the field cultivator behind me. It's our 24-foot one, and this is the Magnum. I think I said already. It's a 260 CVT transmission. It's completely new to me. This is the monitor, and this is just a hydraulic page, which took me forever to freaking figure out how to unlock and lock remotes. And well, I still can't figure out how to unlock my third and fourth remote. And I don't know, it's just freaking complicated. It's gonna take a lot of getting used to, but yeah, I gotta raise up my field cultivator a little bit again, get it sinking in. But let me tell you, this thing pulls the field cultivator a lot nicer than our Magnum did being a four-wheel drive. But I do miss our Magnum, and so does Brooke, because she hates the buddy seat in this one. So I don't know. Other than that, the auto steer I can't really use on this because it's just so out of whack with the trying to straddle the because the line's not apparently exactly straight with the roll, with the furrow that the fuel or the chisel plow made, so it's kind of all over the place. So it's just better off just to freehand it, which I don't mind doing anyway. That's what I've done majority of my life. So things aren't going too bad now though. I switched the up and down on the field cultivator from the first remote to the second remote, and it don't seem to be lowering as badly. Like when I first pulled in the field, it was every 50 feet I had to freaking raise that field cultivator up. Now it's only like 2, maybe 3 times across the field I gotta do it. So yeah, and it was doing it. It started doing it as soon as we hooked it up to this tractor. So I don't know. The only thing that we can think of is that the Rams just aren't built for this much pressure, because this thing I think pumps like 60 gallons per minute. So it is what it is. This is the last field we're doing with it this year. So yeah. If I had my GoPro with me, we could get some good footage, but unfortunately I somehow forgot that. So, but I already did a time lapse for you guys yesterday. But yeah.
No greediness.
Yeah. So, and there's some stuff up here. This must have been where the water was sitting, because there's soybean stubble right in here where the water kind of washed all the soybean stubble to. Which surprisingly is, I was probably gonna do it now, but it has not. I can't freaking see anything back there. You guys can see better than me on camera, but it hasn't plugged up the field cultivator yet, which is fine by me, and we're starting to dig in a little more. I don't know, the only thing I really think to do is put some stops on those hydraulic rams, but it would need a lot of stops to get it to where we want it. But I don't know, we'll figure something out. Probably not, because this is the last field we're doing. It's only like, well, I got the rest of it worked up with our Magnum, so I don't know, there's probably 20 acres, maybe. Oh, there's more than that left. But like I said, we'll get it figured out. I'll come back to you guys another time, I guess. Alright, we're back in the GoPro here. Running the field cultivator again this morning. You can see a little more now than you could last night. Field cultivator is still settling on the ground, which is what it is, I guess. Wheel slippage, you can slowly watch that go up as the field cultivator slips in the ground a little bit. But yeah, it's interesting to see how much. Oh, look at that, I'm using 0. Oh, I suppose I didn't start my work. My task isn't on, so I'm assuming that's why it's not telling me gallons per acre fuel. But yeah. Otherwise, it's going pretty good. I'm almost done with this field. It's just this little triangle piece that we have back here yet. So, yeah. Get turned around here, I guess. Oh, we got some real big time slippers there. Set you guys down. Or not. Okay. Turning around now. Hopefully not taking out the fence. I'm happy I can still use the brakes to turn on this thing. Yeah. I don't know, not much I have to say. Other than I miss the simplicity of our Magnum. That's about all I have to say. As of right now, anyway, that is. Look at that, it's already in the ground and I haven't even lowered it down yet. Ain't that cool? Well, I might as well just get going then. Darn thing. I don't know. I'm assuming both me and Dad and Michael are assuming that the inside of one of the cylinders, if not all the cylinders, blew out because of the high gallon per minute ratio. I don't know, that's about all we can come up with. I don't know, it's just weird because I never did it on our Magnum and I was doing it on this one, so yeah, I don't know. But whatever. It is what it is, I guess. At least that field cultivator only cost $2,000 when we bought it. Well, otherwise it's working up the ground real good and nice. Still not using auto steer because I'm just too simple for that, I guess. and it's just much easier free-handed it than this chisel plowed stuff. So set you guys down again. Alright, so I'm over here and Michael's making again around the field cultivating. We got the neighbors over there. Biggest farm around here, that'd be Luther's. I have no freaking clue how big of a planter that is. That's a big planter. A damn big planter. John Deere, of course. They're no-tilling into that. They had a cover crop on there and they sprayed it off. So I'm just finishing up the headlands in this field and I'm gonna be done with this field anyway. Then on to the next one, which Dad's chisel plowing right now. So, bit of batter, I guess. Well, you guys just missed it. I don't know if he stalled the tractor or if it just bogged it down that much, but Dad is currently ripping up some really heavily compacted stuff. He's gonna have to go over it at least one more time. So I parked my tractor for now because he's gonna have to go over that one more time. I got the field cultivator here. It looks like he shipped it down, but it's some heavily compacted stuff. It's terrible. We should use a deep ripper, but we'll get out here. Yeah, I went down there a few minutes ago and kicked the dirt around, and it's still compacted pretty damn badly. So he's gonna have to go over one more, maybe even two more times, just because it's so heavily compacted. So I'm just gonna wait for him. So I shut the tractor off for now because I got everything done here that I need to get done besides that. So I'm gonna wait for him, I guess. Good old 2+2. Working like a dream. Yeah, if we come down here, we'll see what it looks like now after he's went over it a second time. Oh God, yeah, that's much better. It's still compact, but I could only move like half an inch of dirt before. Now I could go freaking right down where it needs to be. Yeah, it's fluffy here now. I can walk on it and it's gonna leave footprints. Okay. Yeah, because before, I don't know. Yeah, kind of like right here, you only go down half an inch or so. Yeah, this is right where the loggers were driving through. They just took out the last load yesterday finally. Same with the whole pathway down here, which probably could be done again, but he did half passes there, even maybe even quarter passes. And I'm walking around here, you can definitely tell where they were driving, but it's not too terrible. Not as bad as this was over here, or this right here. I mean, you can see stuff's freaking deep. Like right here, I can't even sink in at all. Looks like the chisel plow actually popped out of the ground there, so he's gonna have to do a little bit more here and here, obviously. But there's some hard pack here. There's water. There was water standing down there, and water standing down there in a few spots because it's so hard packed. So, yeah, I don't know. That's really gonna do much. At least there's worms in there, so that's good, I guess. But still, it's got a hard pan. So I'm gonna let him go over this. I'm just gonna take a little break, I guess, because no point in going home. No point in doing anything else because the rest of this field's done, other than this headland. So I'm just gonna wait till he's done. Maybe see if there's any rocks around that need to be picked. So yeah, I guess we'll just wait. Alrighty, so I'm going again. I'm doing half passes right now to try to make this stuff level out as nice as possible with it being as hard packed as it is. And there goes the tractor again. Yeah, this stuff's gonna be hard to smooth out because it's so rough. I'm gonna actually slow down a little bit. Mainly because I'm catching up to Dad, but I don't need to be going 6 miles an hour through here. But I don't know if field cultivator's doing a decent job for how freaking hard some of this stuff is. It's crazy hard, honestly. I didn't think, I knew it'd be hard. I mean, then again, you know, now I think of it, there was a lot of wood out here they had to haul out. I don't know if I ever showed you guys. I don't think I ever shown you guys, but I know you guys have seen it if you watched one of my previous videos. Time lapse of the first day out chisel plowing. Yes, we are getting a few sprinkles again. So, yeah. But we're almost done here, so we're gonna push through. And honestly, if you look towards the west, you can see sunlight, so it's not gonna last that long. We might even still try to plant today, I don't know. Honestly, I think the ground's still a little cold. But everybody else is going. So, yeah. Now we pretty much, on that clearing, on that end of the field down there by the interstate, that's more like clay, muck kind of ground. More clay than anything, but this end down here is sand. It's 3 different soil types in this little stretch here. It's crazy, but that's just the way this field is. So I put you guys down for now. This stuff, this sand is so soft, you gotta be careful because the rolling baskets, not the rolling baskets, the drag sections will bunch up and plug up with straight sand. I just looked back and I realized right there, you see it's doing it again. Then again, that's partially from the field cultivator settling. So that's nice. Yeah. Gotta love these type of fields where the soil range is really, really awkward. It's one type of soil on the one side of the field, and the complete other end is complete other style or type of soil. But hey, it is what it is. What do you do? It's just the way she tumbles.